Tristan Keys rocking with the U. Is David Cooney coming back? And a former Miami Hurricane retires. What's up, guys? Welcome to ndtv Canes. All Canes all day. If you're rocking with the U, then you know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe button so you never miss out on a video. And big shout out to the Cane Gang, those who are part of our YouTube membership. I appreciate you guys for going above and beyond to help support the channel. I've been looking for some Miami Hurricanes to talk to you guys about today, and we got some, so let's dive right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is Khalil Brantley. Yes, the former Miami Hurricane tight end Khalil Brantley has decided to medically retire from the game of football. He was at Miami for a couple years, part of our 2021 class, then transferred to FAU. Over the week, he put out this comment on his Instagram, or this Instagram post. I'll read you guys a snippet of him saying, "Dear football, I appreciate the laughs, work, and the hard times we've been through, but due to medical reasons, I've decided to retire from the game of football." He would go on to say, "To the game I cherish the most, I want to say thank you." Now, Khalil Brantley isn't a guy who, if you look at his stat sheet, he broke a lot of records. He scored a lot of touchdowns at Miami. But I specifically remember Khalil Brantley during the recruiting period in 2021, where he was trying to recruit everybody. He was trying to get everybody to the U. He was talking that talk about coming to the U, and he came to the U, and he brought a couple people with them and helped get a couple people as a player. And when he got to Miami, the coaches talked very highly of Khalil. I hate that it didn't work out with them on the field, but I appreciate his time at Miami, and I definitely wish him the best in the future. Now, speaking of somebody who helped Miami in recruiting, we got to talk about David Cooney. And the question is being asked, will Coach Cooney end up coming back as a Miami Hurricane? Well, you may be saying, Grant, he's gone. He's at Bowling Green. Unfortunately, it's not happening at Bowling Green. See, a couple weeks ago, Bowling Green hired David Cooney to work with the passing game and to be the wide receivers coach. I was happy. Everybody was happy. I didn't want Cooney to leave, but I did think it was time for him to improve his resume as a young coach, because he's done great things at Miami behind the scenes when it comes to recruiting. So everybody was happy that he was getting this opportunity. Well, Scott Loeffler, the Bowling Green coach, I believe he went to be the head coach or the quarterback's coach for the Eagles. Well, what that did is kind of put Coach Cooney in limbo. Bowling Green decides to bring in Eddie George, which I was happy that Eddie George was getting a better job. But unfortunately, Eddie George has come in and said, we're not going to keep you on the staff. So now Coach Cooney, as of right now, not with any team. Now, Cooney would see that, and he would respond with this message: "I appreciate Coach Loeffler for believing in me, along with the rideouts of Bowling Green for embracing old Coach Cooney and giving me an opportunity to pour into them for the short period of time. I was blessed to achieve one of my professional goals. God doesn't make mistakes. All this did was ignite a fire. Less work." Now, first of all, that was very professional of Coach Cooney. Wouldn't expect anything else, because that's who he is. He's not going to be knocked out. He's going to get up. He's going to keep working. But now everybody's asking, will he come back to Miami? And I don't know if he will or not. That's up to Mario Cristobal and staff. I will say, when he was at Miami, he was valued. He did put in work. He did get recruits. He was grinding. He was shining, and that's why he was able to get that opportunity at Bowling Green. I just hope, rather it's with Miami or it's somebody else, he gets an opportunity to show what he can do with more responsibility, because I do believe he's a bright coach and he has a bright future in the coaching field. But would you guys want Coach Cooney back at Miami? Let me know what you think in the comments. I already know the answer, but let me know in the comments. Next, all Miami Hurricane fans want to know is, 5-star wide receiver Tristan Keys, are you rocking with the U? That's what we want to know. Well, over the weekend at OT7, Tristan Keys showed up decked out, Miami gloves, Miami cleats. Check out this clip.
Ooh, that we got that shit on. We got that shit on. Deuce.
Now, I already know I know, you know this, just because they put on the gloves and the cleats, it does not mean they're going to commit to Miami. But knowing that this is a heavily recruited player that Mario and staff wants to get, you know, when you're sitting back chilling and you look online and you see Tristan Keys sporting your school, it's going to make you perk up a little bit. But at the end of the day, we already know nothing is official till they commit and they say it with me. Sign on the dotted line. But I do feel like there is a lot of momentum between Miami and Tristan Keys. He has visited Miami. He was at spring practice. He did an interview with Canes Insight. Y'all go check that out. That was a great interview that those guys and Tristan Keys did. You got to really get behind and see his mentality, which I liked a lot. Him talking about loving to train and working out and practicing and just playing the game of football. So that was a great interview. Shout out to Canes Insight. Y'all go check that out. Right now, according to On3247, a lot of those guys are saying that, hey, it's either going to be one of the SEC schools, Tennessee, Alabama, Auburn, or Miami. That's basically who he's looking at. He's kind of narrowed it down, and hopefully Miami can pull off a big-time playmaking wide receiver like Tristan Keys. But you guys, let me know, what do y'all think about Tristan Keys? Do you think Mario can really pull this off and get him to be a Miami Hurricane? And what did you think about the other stories that we talked about today? I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm out. Peace.